We confiscated these last night. 7s and 11s every time. See, cheaters always think they can beat the house. This right here, best part of my day, seeing you. You okay? Oh, I'll lock the door and be private. It's a private meeting.
She's with me. Liz Bliss, Zach Slater.
Hi.
Mr. Slater?
She's a lawyer. My lawyer. I'm filing for divorce. A cash settlement as outlined in the document, and your promise to stay 500 feet away from my child. I will keep this casino. You can have the rest. This way you and Dixie can leave town. I hear Vegas is nice this time of year.
It's hot.
You can fry for all I care. It's bad enough you're a cheating bastard. Now you're a murdering bastard, too. I'm done with you.
You believe Tad Martin's story?
He's not the liar. If the police believe Tad, why shouldn't I?
Initials on the indicated pages, signature and date on the last page.
I'm not signing anything until I talk to my wife alone.
Mrs. Slater, being alone with your husband is not a good idea.
Don't tell me how to handle my husband.
The settlement is very equitable. It's best for everyone concerned if you adhere to your wife's wishes. The less emotion involved in this, the better.
I'm never emotional. Patience. Now, that's my problem. Here, go play. Suggest table 5. Got a lawyer, paperwork. It's impressive. You're upset, aren't you?
You think?
It's because of Martin's story. I'm not gonna get convicted.
Zach, Tad saw you and Dixie with a body. He said it all on tape.
Well, that tape's not our concern anymore. Neither's Martin. It's not available.
Did you put Tad in a coffin, too?
You're serious, aren't you?
Shouldn't I be?
What happened since the last time we spoke?
That famous disc with Greg Madden's last words. Ryan found the disc in our closet. How did you get it, Zach?
Got Ryan in our closets.
He wasn't snooping.
Oh, sounds like he's moving in.
No, actually, he was taking care of me and my son. Because my husband, the man who swore he would never, ever lie to me again, has been charged with murder and is getting busy with his accomplice.
Yeah, that's what the world thinks. Now, what Ryan told you...
No, what Ryan found, Zach, it's what he found. Unlike my husband, who kept it a secret, Ryan came clean about the disc. He didn't want to, but I thought that I deserved to know if my husband really is a killer, despite what my husband swears to.
Not now.
Mr. Slater, it's Jay. It's important. There's a woman on table 5. She's cleaning up. She says you sent her. Should we cut her off?
Let her play.
Boss, she's killing us.
Let her play.
You don't have to lock the door. Anyone who walks in, they'll just see me trying to get a divorce from my cheating, lying, murdering husband. Kind of pumps up the alibi. Isn't that what you want? A nice, strong alibi no one can break?
You're convinced that I'm guilty.
All this time, playing hero to Dixie, you swore up and down that you have not risked our future for her. I hate her. I hate seeing the two of you together. I hate your relationship. I hate the lie of your affair. Not that it's a lie to Dixie because she actually wants you. But I've gone along with it, Zach. I've played my part. And I could deal because I trusted what you told me, that you didn't kill Greg. But now I'm starting to get these cold sweats in the middle of the night again, Zach. stupid? Could you bury Greg alive? Could you snatch him and put him in a coffin and bury him? Yes, of course, you are definitely capable of that. But lying to me again? After the blackout, I didn't think it was possible. Did you do it? Did you lie to me?
I didn't lie to you.
Okay, so then Ryan lied to me about the disc?
No. It was in my closet.
So then someone put it there. Someone planted it there trying to frame you.
I put it there.
Okay. See, you say that you didn't bury Greg, but you had the disc that was made while he was buried. So if you didn't bury Greg, then how did you end up with it? Come on, Zach, talk to me. Help me. Please just help me try to make sense of this.
Trust me.
Don't do that. Don't hide behind that man of few words thing that you do. I deserve to know I'm part of this. I have done everything that you have asked me to do. I have played it to the back row, to friends, to strangers, to family, media. I have done whatever you've wanted me to do. You owe me.
I owe you everything.
Accept the truth.
I love you. And I swore we would have a future together, and nothing, not even this, is going to get in the way of that.
So that's it. That's all I get. More promises. And I'm just supposed to trust. You were right, Zach. Cheaters always think they can beat the house. You might as well sign the divorce papers.
Stop right there.
Now get the hell out of my way. Whoa! What's all this? You afraid I'm gonna bury you next? So here's how I see it. You told Kendall that I had a disc with Madden's last hours on it because you want me out of the way. You want to be with her. Or you want to punish her because she doesn't love you. Am I warm or?
You see, Kendall is killing herself to convince me that you were set up, that the disc was planted. Was she warm?
No. Disc was mine. Your turn.
What did you tell her you were doing with it?
Okay. So you're not going to answer my question. All right. I'm not going to answer yours anymore either. Thank you for solidifying my alibi with Dixie. And now I think you're going a little too far.
Same could be said for you, Zach.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
Don't hurt my wife again.
You see that? What possessed you, man? I don't understand. You say that you love her, and yet, how could you possibly take that chance?
I didn't touch Madden.
No, that's not what I'm asking. How could you leave Kendall's side when she was dying?
Kendall is alive, Spike is healthy, we have a whole future ahead of us, and that's all that matters now.
Wait, that night, though, that you left, I honestly don't understand that you left and you helped Dixie find Madden. Was there just like a single part of you that was terrified that when you came back, Kendall's bed would be empty?
The cops had to drag me out of there.
You know, I know. You're right. They did. And then they put you away, and then you got out on bail. But what I'm asking is, after that, instead of going back to your dying wife's side, you left. You left with Dixie, and I don't know how you could do that. How could you do that knowing that Kendall could lose that fight any second?
I don't answer to you.
Really? Who do you answer to?
I answer to no one.
I mean, it didn't have to be you, Zach. You could have hired an army of guys to help Dixie find Madden that night. I mean, every single second counted, right? Am I right? I mean, you knew that. There were times when I would look at Kendall in that bed, and I would be terrified that her chest would stop rising. You know, I was afraid that she'd stop breathing. So I'm asking you, how could you possibly live with yourself if when you came back, she was gone? I don't understand. I mean, it would have been bad enough if you were locked up against your will, but you made the conscious decision to leave. So, I mean, was helping Dixie more important than staying with Kendall?
I had to help Dixie because I know what it's like to lose a child. And if there was a way to make it right, I had to do it.
Huh? So you just couldn't resist the urge to be a hero? I mean, come on, man, I'm serious. What is it with you? Have you looked at your track record? Zach, look, Maria, Ethan, Kendall, Dixie, where are they now? Maria's gone. Ethan, Dixie is on the verge of being put away for life, and Kendall is hurting right now more than she has ever hurt in her life. And honestly, your heroics, they're not going to help her.
You have no way to question me or my love for my wife.
Well, you kind of brought it on yourself when you left the hospital.
I gave you my reasons for that. If you don't believe me, that's
You know
your
what? Forget
problem.
about me for a second. What about Kendall? Does she believe you? Does she understand? You tell me that because you keep doing the same thing, man. You keep leaving to help Dixie.
If she thinks there's a problem with Dixie, it's because you brought her in you.
Really? When are you gonna face the facts, Zach? That you're the reason that you're in this mess. It's your fault.
Don't take it slow. Don't take it slow. We're part of a series of complex lines. We're part of a system that I can't find. You're a story that reads my mind.
I told Kendall about the disc, Zach. And you know what? Her head is really messed up right now, and it kills me that I had anything to do with that. But you should know something, Zach. This whole thing got into motion the night that you didn't return to her bedside. So if you want to be angry at anybody, be angry at yourself.
You won't get anywhere with Kendall. I'm gonna beat these charges. My wife and I, we're gonna have a wonderful life together. Nothing's gonna change that.
I wouldn't be so sure.